ever guessed that this movie has such a strong dance pedigree? You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Let's move. World ain't saving itself.
Okay, Joe, now go! Yes, G.I. Joe Retaliation, directed by step-up director Jon Chu, was all set to storm theaters last summer until Paramount delayed the mission at the last minute, literally. What could make a studio willing to cast aside the millions they'd already spent on marketing, as well as all the merchandise that was about to be shipped out? This guy. See, one of the biggest surprises of 2012 was that movie audiences loved Channing Tatum. Paramount saw the writing on the wall with the success of The Vow and 21 Jump Street, and their hunch was confirmed with Magic Mike's success just a few months later. This presented a problem for the studio, as in the version of G.I. Joe Retaliation they were about to release, Tatum died early on in the movie. But realizing it would be stupid to kill off one of their now biggest stars, Paramount made the controversial decision to delay the sequel for almost a year, while beefing up his role a la reshoots to splice into the film. And while they were in the editing room anyway, they also decided to add 3D. Speaking of beefcake in 3D, G.I. Joe already has plenty of it with Dwayne Johnson, who they're still moving into a key position in the franchise. But how many franchises can The Rock anchor? He's already become a key player in the Fast and the Furious movies, with rumors even starting to fly his character there might get his own spin-off. Wouldn't it look a lot like G.I. Joe Retaliation? In fact, when trying to find pictures for these movies, it's almost impossible to tell The Rock's roles apart. Adding even more to the franchise confusion is Bruce Willis, who seems to be bringing shades of red to the sequel. While all these franchises appear to be melting into one another by accident, Hasbro is intentionally trying to build their own cinematic universe, hoping that someday G.I. Joe will hop on a battleship and join the latest Transformers battle. To help them accomplish that, they've handed the reins of G.I. Joe Retaliation over to Jon Chu, who Paramount has been moving up the ranks after his work on the Step Up movies and Justin Bieber Never Say Never. And the studio must still be happy with his work, as they're considering him for their upcoming Masters of the Universe reboot. Finally, it's worth noting that in addition to Ray Park and Byung-hun Lee reprising their roles as Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, female Joe, Lady J, is being played by Adrienne Palicki, perhaps most famous or infamous for being David E. Kelley's almost Wonder Woman on TV. So will yet another Save the President movie be able to find victory at the box office the weekend after Olympus Has Fallen? Let's go find out. Was it worth waiting a year for this movie?
I don't know about a whole year, but it was pretty much just a lot of action though. If you like it.
It was good.
Oh, you still had a good time.
Yeah,
right?
better than the first one.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was really good. The stunts were really it looked so real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Like when they were climbing the mountain, it looked like the mountains looked so real, but it was really like effects. But it looked like they were actually climbing on top of a real mountain.
Well, they have ninjas in this movie. Did they make good use of the ninjas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing like cool backflips and moves.
Well, the action sequences look good from the trailer. Are they good? They were.
They were really
How
good.
We didn't see it in 3D though, but we
Why
did it regular.
Why did you choose not to do 3D?
Because that's a lot of money,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Broke college students, we can't do that.
Students, so
Did you feel you missed out?
No.
Not
3D, no.
No. Who was your favorite character in the film? Roadblock. You like him? Who's
Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes?
Yeah,
Who's your
me too, Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes? Who's yours?
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh yeah, Roadblock. Right? Is that who
Yeah.
Roadblock
Yeah.
is? Yeah.
we thought that Channing
was
Tatum
gonna live longer.
Yes.
and-
Oh,
but we still love the movie.
Okay.
Still good.
So it did not expand his role significantly? No.
5 minutes into the movie, he's going. I started crying. You know,
Ah.
I thought he was gonna do a dance move or something.
Well, you know, Hasbro has this, Battleship, and Transformers.
Transformers.
What's your favorite?
Transformers.
What's your favorite?
Transformers.
Transformers still?
Yes.
Would you recommend someone else go and see it in theaters, or do you think they could wait?
They can wait. I gotta be honest though, but it's not. Hey, you can also come see it if you want to see it. Like I said, past time. It's a shoot 'em up movie. It's pretty interesting.
So what do you give the movie on a 1 to 10? 1 is the worst, 10 is the best.
A 10.
10?
10.
10.
10.
6 or 7.
I give it a solid 8.
Solid 8?
Yeah.
While clearly this movie still needs more Channing Tatum, overall it doesn't pretend to be anything it's not, therefore successfully managing audiences' expectations with them giving the film a 9. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from Regal Ewok, and I hope you'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.